Hey everybody, welcome back to the Royalty Room. Today I have one of the best people that I have had the chance to meet in LA, gracing the Royalty Room set. Everybody welcome Mr. Twizzy Twitch to the set.
Girl.
Okay. First of all, thank you for coming. I am so incredibly proud of you and all of the things that you have accomplished so far since I've known you, since I've heard more about your story. But this summer, I feel like things have really gone blast off.
Yeah, it's been a very lively summer. Definitely.
So obviously you have a lot going on. What's been happening? Like, give me the highlights of this year. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely been a crazy year. Um, Started a clothing line. Well, we've been started the clothing line, but I actually launched it. It's a legal business. It's called a legal business clothing. Everybody's been wearing it lately. I've been getting tagged in a million different things. I've been seeing a lot of videos where people just having it on randomly on my timeline.
Right.
My
And I seen you at all the festivals, Black on the
yeah,
Blocks, Hot Water Cornbread, everything.
yeah, it's becoming like a movement, So that's in itself is dope. Music wise, been working with a lot of people lately. I took a break for a second and focused on a few other businesses that I had for the past like year and a half, 2 years. But I'm coming back into the music game because I started off as a writer.
Right.
That's how it
And
really
you've written for everybody.
that's how it really became a thing because I'm good at what I do. I wrote for people. I got a name from that, and when it came to me releasing my own music, it became like a no brainer for people. It was like easy. Like I'm thinking I'm calling in favors, and people feel like they owe me, so they're like easy. So we got a lot done. I got to work with a lot of legends. I got to really test my talent, my skill, because I got in the booth with people that really do this.
Like
You know,
who?
Jadakiss, for example.
Okay.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like people of that caliber. I've got like if I was gonna rap, I wanted to get in there and rap with people that can rap.
Hmm.
So we did that. Um, did a song this year with a guy named RJ, Mr. LA, and Jag. That was another test for me. I'm really just been having fun, just creating. I didn't know this song was gonna do what it was about to do. It wasn't even the song I was about to release, but we released it and it's doing well too. So that's been my summer right now. Is this song?
Go, baby.
Yeah.
I honestly, okay, so you performed at I Love R&B Festival,
Hmm.
and you did that song, and it was stuck in my head back then.
Yeah.
And we circled back around, and your girl's in the music video. Okay. When's the music video dropping?
Today.
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
dropping it today.
Okay, I haven't seen it. I just have a little bit of the BTS. It was a time.
Yeah.
It was a
It ended,
time.
it
I don't
ended
know,
up.
Saul. Do we have some evidence of what we about to see when the video comes out?
It looked fun. It was
A little
vibe.
space bun vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's LegalQueenLA right there. And there go Elijah Banks. There go
Illegal
Jag.
business.
I don't think RJ's in this
He was
cut.
at the bottom of the stairs.
But yeah, Bel Air Banks. Wow. So this is gonna come out today, August 7th. August 7th is a big day. It's my dad's birthday. It's Leo season. It's there go RJ right there. So what is that relationship between you guys or the three of you? Don't you have like a joint project or something coming?
Not the three of us. Me and Jack have a joint project.
Okay.
Yeah. No one really knows about that yet either. So that's it.
Surprise.
We've been working on that for like a year, and this is how it happened. I ran into drama. Well, me and Jack's already been talking about working on a project together,
Mhm.
and this is another thing that nobody knows. I ran into DJ Drama at an event. I made a joke, and I was like, "Hey, we need to drop a tape." You know what I'm saying? I was joking as I said it, and I was walking by, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I turned back, and I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "All right, cool, let's do it." So we've been in communication about it and getting it done. So then this is when I call in my so-called favors, and this is when I started putting together this tape where it's like everything's a bop, everything's a hit, everything's fire. Like you can run it straight through. We made like 30 songs, and we picked like the best 10. You know what I'm saying? RJ just so happened to be working with Dame Taylor.
Mhm.
Dame Taylor shout out to Dame Taylor, is a legendary producer, one of the best producers I've ran into in real life. Like I've never seen no one make a beat with this speed. When I think the beat's done, when I think everything's good, because I'm like, oh, it can't get no better. He does something that makes it He's just a legend.
You got the sauce.
Yeah, he's definitely elite. But he was working with RJ on something. They had a wild night. They recorded the record, blah, blah, blah. He hit me up and was like, yo, I got this record with RJ, blah, blah, blah. And we already rock with RJ. RJ and Jag was real tight. Me and RJ chimed in a little, but this right here just brought us all together. So then we all get back in the lab together and create this. So then I dropped my verse on it and Jag got inspired. He dropped his verse on it. Actually have another song with him that we did. So it was between these two that we were going to pick. Yeah.
And he just dropped the album, so it's like the perfect time.
Yeah, it like worked. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know anything was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But this was just a record. I was saying it was just a record. It was Elijah's favorite, but it wasn't. I have more records. I have one with OT Genesis that's my favorite on the album.
Oh.
But this one was like, dancey.
This is like very big West Coast.
Yeah, it's very big West Coast. If you know me, I don't really make LA music like that. But like at least the typical LA sound. So this is like my first time making an LA dance club song. So we did it. People loved it. It started buzzing before it even came out.
Right. You're getting a lot of press. Like I feel like everybody wants to talk about the album.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the single. Everybody wants to talk about the clothing line.
Yeah, everybody's talking about this damn party we threw.
Wait, was I invited? Was I there?
Yeah, you were there, but you left when it got wild. Before it got wild, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I left too. I ended up leaving too.
No illegal business for me.
But yeah, no, I got it. The party went viral. I woke up the next morning, blogs are posting about the party.
Oh my god!
It was like RJ was supposed to stay for like 30 minutes. He stood for 3 hours.
Damn. Okay, so a time was had.
Yeah.
What? So you're a songwriter, you're an artist, you're a producer, you're a studio owner, you engineer yourself,
Mm-hmm.
like you're a one-man army.
Yeah. So how I learned how to engineer was I was broke. I was dead broke. I probably had like $100 in my name. I was sleeping in the car outside Banks' house. I had this little raggedy, what did I have, Banks? What was my car? It was like a Chrysler. It was like raggedy Chrysler, right? I love that Chrysler though. That was my little house for a second. I just came back to LA from Atlanta because I went to college in Atlanta. I'm sleeping in this car. I'm outside Banks' house. Banks mad at me like, hey, get in the house. I was like, nah. He was like, sleep on the couch. I was like, I ain't sleeping on the couch because I'm going to get too comfortable.
Right.
I'm going to figure this out. So I told Banks, like, hey, I'm going to go back to Atlanta real quick. I got a quick play I'm about to make. So he was like, all right. So I go to Atlanta, make this play, hit him up, and I was like, hey, I got an idea. I'm going to start a studio. So he was like, okay, cool. So I come back to LA, met this dude that already owned the studio, but he never really used it. I made him a deal, like, I'm going to pay you this amount of money a month, and so I can get some studio time. He was like, okay. I just labeled that studio my studio. Right? He never used it anyways. So we did that. I didn't have started an Instagram page for it. I went on Instagram and it's my little secret here. I'm about to give away my secret. How I got business. I started an Instagram page. I went to a popular studio page in LA that was similar to my style studio and my pricing. And I followed everybody that was following them from my studio page. And they started following me back, right? So then I posted something like grand opening studio or whatever on my thing. So then people started DMing me. I had no idea how to engineer. So I'm like, oh shit, I got the studio, but I don't know how to engineer. So then I got people coming in to book. I'm booking the sessions too. Like, yeah, come Friday. Shit, I got you. I have no idea how to engineer. So I'm on YouTube trying to figure out all the...
Not YouTube University.
Yeah, trying to figure out all the shit. So I got my session. I low-key wish... Well, shout out to Lil 2, because Lil 2 was one of my first sessions. He was my experiment. Shout out to Lil 2. Lil 2, you forever got that price. I don't care how big the studio or how big we get, you forever locked in at that little tiny $15 an hour price, however much I was charging back then. Like, it was something wild. But taught myself how to engineer in the session, during the session.
Damn.
I'm in there just like, yeah. He said, yeah, can you trim auto-tune to this or do that? Yeah, give me 1 second. I go to YouTube. How do I do this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning as I'm going. I ended up getting really good. Ended up we started making money. Like, I started getting booked every day. And I told him, Banks was watching all this shit go down. Because Banks didn't know engineering.
Right.
I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I told Banks, I'm like, I'm about to hire an engineer. I gotta hire somebody because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing for real. So I ended up hiring this kid. His name was Drew Aquino. He just got fired from Trader Joe's. And he just so happened to live across the street from the damn studio.
Damn.
And he slid in my DM asking if I had any positions for a job. Yeah, that's what said God.
It can't. Wow.
So I ended up hiring him. And this is like one of my close homeboys. Now, this is my boy. He just graduated from like engineering school. I think he went to the LA School of Recording or whatever.
Mhm.
He was good then. He's crazy hard now, but he was good then. But he knew enough. He knew more than me.
Right.
So we kind of was figuring this shit out together. So I talked to him. I said, "Hey, I can only pay you so and so amount of money per hour. Promise you, stick with me. Give me a second. Stick with me, and I got you." I was like, "Give me like 3 months." So he was like, "Okay." He didn't have any other money coming in anyway. So he was like, "Yeah, fuck it. All right, let's do it." Every day he would every day he would do a session. I'd go there, be like, "How much money we make?" He'd be like, "I made $100." I'm like, "All right, give me that." Ugh. And then I go to Home Depot and I would buy a couple pieces of wood.
Mhm.
And then I would go downstairs. I rented a room out downstairs that was empty. I go downstairs and I would build another new section of a booth. And then we did that every day. It took like 4 or 5 months. It took like 4 or 5 months. Built the booth. It only took that long because I didn't have no damn money. And every day I was just going to Home Depot buying a piece of wood to finish building the booth. Yeah. So we finally built the booth. We had a raggedy ass car seat for a chair that we ripped out of an old car, and we put it in there. And it was, I wish I had pictures of this shit. I built the desk. Like couldn't afford a desk. I built the desk. We built the booth. Had this little raggedy mic. Drew's engineering. Our studio grew from like 50 followers to 100 followers to 1,000 followers to and then we started. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta hire some more engineers. So then I ended up buying another studio room, and now I got money coming in. So built that one up, right? Now I own what, 5 studios in LA right now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Based off all this, like that's how we started.
Wow. That's crazy. Honestly, like I knew I've heard a little bit of this story before, but like just thinking of this in my head. First of all, engineering, like I look at that shit and I'm just like, this is so scientific.
It looks
Like
crazy.
I wish. And someone told me they're like, if you're dating somebody and they know how to engineer, they need to be buying you Pro Tools and they need to be teaching you blah blah blah. First of all, whoever I was dating that did know that, that's why we're not dating anymore, because you could have put me on game. I could be, a female engineer right now. That shit is so scientific. So for you to to picture you just like figuring it out as you go, like that is just so like insane to me. And then not only while you're doing that, you're literally like piece by piece, brick by brick.
Yeah, we literally did this thing brick by brick. We didn't have no. You gotta ask Jack. Jack, I met Jack around the same time.
You see all of that. You see all of those buttons and knobs and things. Like that's scary to me.
Yeah, it's Banks right there. I met Jack around the same time. Like our floor was cement, paint all over the floor. Our walls was cement. It was just bricks. Like there was no sound acoustic at all in it. Like we had to get good to make it sound good.
Right.
You get me? Because the room wasn't treated right.
That's a success story in and of itself. Like that is crazy. That's why I said I started this whole episode off by saying I'm proud of you. Like flowers, I would give you flowers if I had them. I'm sure you don't want them anyway, but like no, seriously, you have done probably everything above and beyond whatever anybody could have imagined or like what you could have imagined yourself.
I think the thing I miss about this studio, and I still got it, but I rented out to some kids that wanted to start a studio.
Nice.
Yeah, because they're
pay it forward.
Yeah, they were just reminding me of how I started. But I built a treehouse inside the studio.
Huh?
So like, okay, you see how high these ceilings are? The ceiling was like this high.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a place to sleep. Remember, I didn't have a house.
Right.
So I built a small little hallway about this size that's in this room with a ladder, and I put the ladder, and then the ladder. We built the platform, and then I put a bed up there, and then I put a curtain up there, and I slept up there.
What?
So we would have sessions going, and the session wouldn't know I was in the room because I would be in my little treehouse.
That's crazy.
And they would be all having a session there, and I have to just like I got so used to. Like I'm low-key traumatized by even hearing loud music now, low-key when I'm like sleep, but I can sleep through anything. Like it trained me to just sleep through anything because I think about it, I'm sleeping every day with sessions below me and it's loud as fuck. There's no like really door. It's a curtain that's covering me.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And I did that shit. Like I slept in that motherfucker. That was my house. And it's funny because I miss it now. You know what I'm saying? I got this little fancy ass spot that we got now, and it's like I'd be looking at
Like
this
this
shit
too
like
much.
it's
Yeah.
cool, but I miss my old shit.
Damn, that's so crazy. Okay. I feel like I don't know if there's a studio called Treehouse, or if it's something else that's called Treehouse out here, but like that would low key be a
Yeah,
good vibe, a good name
yeah,
for it. So I've known you only as Twizzy Twitch, and I've never asked you where Twizzy came from. I never asked you anything about this, but to my surprise, you're also an actor, and you
yeah,
was also a child star, Twizzy, and I never knew. So where your
yeah,
name come from?
yeah. His name. I was twitching the movie. That's where my name comes from. A
What's
lot of
the
people,
movie, Saul?
a lot of people don't know it. It's called Gordon Glass.
This not you, but this is your.
That's me.
Oh, see, I knew it was you.
I was,
That's what
Another
I
one that wasn't
said.
him.
I was like 13,
I
something like
knew it
that.
was you. Oh, you so cute. Where's the movie, Saul? So everybody could go look it up. It's available on Prime. I figured it out. $4.99. Everybody.
It was crazy. You know that kid, the guy with the blonde hair. He was on that Hannah Montana show.
Oh my gosh, I do remember that.
That girl right there. She's on what is she on CSI now or something like that?
Like NCIS, I think.
One of those. Yeah,
What? That's crazy.
yeah. It's crazy where everybody came. And my uncle blew up his ass.
So your name in the movie was Twitch.
Yeah, and then from Twitch, I got to college and they was just
Nicknaming.
it became Twizzy, and then people started like Twizzy Twiz, like Twizzy Twiz. You know what I'm saying? And I just combined the two.
Okay. That's a much better story than anybody else could come up with. You was already an actor when you was a kid. How old were you?
I had to been like 13.
13. That's crazy. Oh, I love that. After all these years, now I finally put two and two together.
Yeah.
But on top of that, you said you went to college in Atlanta? What did you do? What was your degree? Was it business? I feel like you're a business
Nah, it
extraordinaire.
actually wasn't. I mean, of course, I had to take a lot of business classes, but I went to school for accounting.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything's starting to make sense now.
Yeah, I went to school for accounting, so it wasn't even that I was interested in it at all. I was
Mhm.
just good at it, and I wanted
Yeah.
to finish. But I actually didn't want to finish. I didn't care about college like that. I had the funnest college experience ever though. Shout out to Fort Valley State. I had the funnest college experience. But my dad wanted me to go to school because I
Mhm.
kept getting in trouble in LA.
Mhm.
I was like, LA shit, young, ignorant, doing LA shit. So he was
Kid
like,
shit,
yeah.
also.
I remember I got out of jail for some shit I did, and he was like, hey, you gotta get out of here. You gotta go to college. So I was like, all right. So I went to college, and
Thank you, Dad.
yeah,
Thank you.
and he goes out there with me at the time, and he opens up like a computer store,
Wow.
and yeah, he's in the computer store. Like he was like he started like this whole company out there that out of nothing too. Like it was, I guess that's where I get it from.
Right. I was just gonna say.
But yeah, he was out there at the computer store doing his thing, and I was in school, and I would always go down to his spot to check things out or whatever. So was about to drop out of school, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I just wasn't really fucking with school like that.
Mhm.
But then he ended up dying. So when he
Wow.
died,
I'm sorry.
I only had a semester left of school. So when he died, I was like, I gotta finish.
Wow.
So I picked up the mic again and I wrote a song. I wrote an album made an album called Final Semester, and it kind of tells that story. It was cool. It kind of tells that story, and that's kind of how I got noticed.
Mhm.
I made a song that got a lot of listens and got noticed. Got a call from a big record label out here, and they put me in the studio with a whole bunch of other artists to write for them, and
Mhm.
that's where the whole writing thing started.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a chain of events. That's amazing. Because
Yeah, man.
honestly, a lot of people could have went through that and they would have said, "Screw this. I'm out."
Yeah. Nah, I had to finish. If you look at my page, it's like a picture of us, and it like says I did it like when I was graduating.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's cool.
I could say that all day, but you also have a bunch of other businesses. Um, I feel like a lounge that I still have yet to go to.
Oh, in Houston. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
A
Shout out.
lounge, a studio, a clothing line,
Yeah.
a recording studio, a lounge
Yeah.
in Houston. What is it?
It's called High Society.
High Society. Okay. And when I was talking to one of my friends that lives in Houston, and she was talking about the venue.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'll be there soon. Still have yet to ever go to Houston.
Shout out
Once.
to Jada Mickens is my partner in it. He won a Super Bowl a couple years ago. He's in the league.
Damn.
He's the one that brought that opportunity to me.
Okay.
Just because it wasn't even based off like a bread thing. It was like, you know, the way I think, the way my mind works, I guess. I know how to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he trusts me. I trust him. We making it happen.
You're business minded.
Yep.
That's dope. I would like to bring my broke bestie over here. Where's she at? Hi, Bella baby. All right, so if y'all don't know, we just came from the hospital. Our baby sister just had our baby niece. We're single, fine, rich aunties. Well, it's my broke bestie. But Nina, the ballet B girl.
Congrats, Nina.
Choreographer extraordinaire. All right, baby. Thank you. You're the best. You say bye to the people?
You're a star. You got a lot of personality.
Huh. Yeah, where was that personality, ma'am? I love you. All right. So, as far as the next steps this year, what else do we have to look forward to? I know obviously August 7th is big. We got this episode coming out, of course. We got the Go Baby music video coming out. What's next?
Got a lot going on. Power 106 just hit me up, wants me to come up there and play the song on there.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Not everybody gets to go up there.
Is it like the up next?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've been getting a lot of calls lately. I've been getting a lot of bigger artists wanting to work now.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny shit in the world is I got a lot of people that reach out to me that are trying to work,
Mhm.
right? That I've reached out to before.
And they ignored you.
That left me on scene. So when they or maybe said they couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they said they couldn't do it when they asked for something now, I just resend the message they sent me back to them.
Oh shit.
Or
That's so good.
yeah. Or if they be like, I'm just gonna state it now. If you before you ask me for any feature, before you ask me for any type of work,
scroll up in the messages.
Yeah,
see
just
what
look
happened.
At your message and don't ask me. I'm not interested in doing things with people that didn't want to work with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it goes. That's
Like,
how
I'm
it
not.
goes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like a bread thing because I had bread. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't want to work.
That's fine. And that's their loss.
So that's what it was. So right now I got this project about to drop at the top of next year. I'm gonna drop this OT Genesis single next. I got another banger I got with another legend dropping after that. I don't even want to name that one, but that one's gonna be big. The video's already shot.
It's top secret.
Yeah, the video's already shot for that, and we're going on tour together in November.
So we have okay.
Yeah.
While you mentioning tour, so we got another tour coming up. Didn't you just go on tour recently as well?
Yeah. We did a King Lil G tour. Right after that tour, we got on with G Perico.
Wow.
Yeah. So then on that tour with G Perico got on the song I got on with OT Genesis.
Oh, okay. That's a dope collab.
Yeah. So now it's me, G Perico, OT Genesis, and Jag. It's hard.
I'm excited.
Is
it coming out in the summer or?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, that's too soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got this show coming up with Jadakiss soon too, in Denver.
Wow.
That's big. They just hit us up last week and asked if they can bring us out.
I feel like that was literally like probably a full circle moment in life, but that was just a full circle moment in the podcast because at the beginning you mentioned one of the rooms that you were in was with Jadakiss, and now you're doing a show with him.
Yeah.
That's big.
Shout out to Kiss because he showed me love. You know what I love about Kiss? He doesn't care he just cares if you good or not.
Right.
Can you rap? That's what he cares about.
I mean, that is the only important thing. Everybody else is
as soon as that was proven, it's like all love. I fuck with Kiss. That's my name.
Wow. And how did that link even happen?
Friends of friends. Shout out to Garen. Garen knew somebody and
okay.
Yeah, me and Jag made a song. Kiss liked the song. He got on the song. It was simple. It was
wow.
It was no back and forth about it at all. It was just like hard. Let me do something.
That's dope. So, I'm excited.
Yeah, that was good.
Where is the show going to be out here in LA or?
No, this show is in Denver.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go to Denver and do this one.
Damn.
I think the Locks are going to be there, like the whole team. So.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Wow. Okay. New York. New York is in the building.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. I wish I could go to the show, but Denver and me don't get along. I don't do the cold well. So, all right. So with this illegal business, what's next with the merch? I see you have like a lot of celebrities tapping in with the brand, and I want to personally ask you on this show if I can get my own little custom.
Yeah,
Because I love your brand.
Well,
Brand, but Legal Queen LA in the illegal business, I don't know.
Well, I brought some shirts for you.
For me?
Yeah, so you can take some of these.
I like this ski mask right here.
Yeah, the ski mask is
thank you. And you brought the pink one.
Hell yeah. But I got a jacket for you too. I just didn't bring that, but I'm gonna make that one real custom for you.
Wait, a jacket like the bombers?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, can you scroll down, Saul? Because his jackets are so good. They're so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Trey Woods.
Yeah.
Lefty Gunplay.
Yeah, shout out to Trey. Shout out to 5-star.
You got everybody. This is dope. Is Darko doing all the content?
Darko did this. Yeah.
Is that him right there?
That is Darko.
I love it, man. Yeah. And also another thing that I could say about you, like since I've met you, and I feel like we may have had this conversation before, but I want everybody to know, like you, Elijah Banks, my best, even Darko, we're not on a personal level, but like you have kept the same people around you, and you guys show me so much respect and so much love. And you guys have probably heard me talk about this before. Like, that's not an easy thing to come by in LA, in the entertainment industry, in the music industry, especially. Like, I really have a lot against me. Pretty girl privilege is also, I don't know what the opposite of privilege is. Pretty girl trauma. So I want to thank you also for always, you guys, like really showing me love, like genuine love. Like you're a great person. And I want to highlight that because a lot of people that I come by out here, a lot of male people aren't that way. So I appreciate it.
Well, you know what's crazy? I think, what I think it is too is is we in the industry now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we deal with a lot of industry people. A lot of industry people aren't from here for real.
Very true. That is very true.
Like nowadays, it's rare that I run into somebody and they really from California or really from LA. Yeah, they don't know Cali. But I think a lot of times with LA, and this shit sucks, but people don't know if it's okay to be cool yet with you. You get me? Like that's what it is. Like I've had situations where I walk in a room or walk in a club and I see somebody that I like really know, like for real in the industry, that might have a section or might just be chilling there, and they won't say what's up to you until someone else says what's up to you. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, it's cool to know him. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the weirdest shit ever out here.
It is weird. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this look kind of good on me. Legal business, we in the building. But yeah, so my vision is, cross out the ill. For me, cross out the ill for me. Throw a little crown on there if you feeling spicy. I'm excited to see my bomber, y'all. I'm gonna have to do a photo shoot for sure. But going back to that point, like I've had a lot of times where I'll go somewhere and people who have been in my DMs talking to themselves for years, or people who have asked me for things, or people who I've worked with, people who I've communicated with on a personal level, and they still won't speak.
Yeah, in public. Yeah.
Like it really irks me. It makes me want to slap them upside the head. Like, and if that's what it is, then keep that energy, because the next time I see you, the next time you DM me, the next time you want to do something, the next time you want to book my artist, the next time you need your contract reviewed, the next time you want my number, none of the above.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know me.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why it's so hard to stay solid. I don't know why it's hard to be solid. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Fuck with someone else.
Wherever, whenever.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that like none of that matters. If I fuck with you, that's what matters.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I personally, again, I appreciate you. I respect you. I'm so excited for everything that's to come. And thank you for stopping by the royalty room.
Hell yeah.
Um, Thank you for showing love and thank you for being real in this city in this industry. But let the people know where they can find you, where they can follow you, all the
Yeah.
things.
At Twizzy Twitch for everything. TWIZZY, TWITCH. Literally everything. I don't care if it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it doesn't matter. It's Twizzy Twitch.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here first. We got a lot of new projects, a lot of new stuff coming out. Hop on the website, get your illegal business running. We got the ski masks, we got the hats, we got the jackets, all the things, all the colors. And I fuck with your outfit. I forgot to even say it on camera. He brought the pink to the royalty room, and we love that. But stay tuned. Go check out the new music video for Go Baby. I promise you're gonna see some surprises. It's gonna be fun. Like, subscribe, follow, all the things. Legal Queen LA. We'll be back next time.